The following program is not for kids. So if you are under 18, go in the other damn room and let the adults listen to the best damn podcast.
Yeah, you should be working on your homework or some shit. Let's go. Get it going.
School's in session.
School's in session. All right, here we go. Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast, a show that reminds you that you may be sitting there thinking you're seeing a Bigfoot in Springfield, Illinois. It's actually Amanda Kluge.
Oh,
yeah! Ah, yes! I got her pissed!
Ladies and gentlemen, this moment of silence is for Tyler. He is no longer with us as he pissed off Amanda.
Yeah.
Tyler joining me as always is everyone's favorite lucky Buddha off Temu. It's the very own Temu Bubba. We got the loving husband to Amanda Kluge, who hates my guts now. Because, hey, let's face it, we go back and forth. Kluge himself and your future president of the United States, Jason Wilhite. We got a lot to talk about tonight, including the Darwin Awards. Wilhite's got a bag of Crown Royal Peach, I'm going to guess. Oh, yep, called it. Tyler's about to have Hi,
Cheers,
Vince.
fuckers.
What's up, Adam? We got a lot to talk about tonight, including Crazy World News, the Darwin Awards, and how can a video game company spend $200 million on a game that is they worked on for 8 years and then pull it, cancel it, shut it down within a week?
They can do that because idiots like you that spend millions upon hundreds of millions on all kinds of games, gaming accessories, tournaments, and whatnot. They can blow that kind of money, just like the politicians blowing our tax money.
Oh no! I'll get to there. I have not played this game. I had no intention to play this game. Do you guys want to go ahead and jump into it real quick?
Oh, I'm not saying that particular game. I'm talking any game. They have more money than they know what to do with.
That's true. Yeah.
If Tyler quit buying GoBots, he'd put them all out of business.
Robotech.
Yeah. Seriously, I'm done. I'm selling all of them. I'm done. I'm selling all of them.
Liar.
You're right. I've already pre-ordered like 7 more. Shit. All right. So I guess we might as well talk about this. How many of us in here play video games? I want to show of hands, cast and audience. I know me and Kluge, we play video games.
I play with titties.
That can be a
I play
video
with
game.
those too.
That can be a video game. All right. Amanda Kluge.
Amanda
Kluge's in the chat. Amanda Kluge's in the chat. She says, yes, her. Adam says him. I'm not moving on the Funko Pops, Kermit. No. That's Givens' department.
Hey, I have a few too.
See, Anastasia would love to play with something, a different kind of joystick, but he doesn't go over there.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. You can't just swing at him right away. Come on. But true. All right.
Is it really a joystick or is it a thumbstick?
Tell me if I'm wrong. You would love, instead of playing video games, play with a different type of joystick, but he's not there, right? You can be honest.
All right, so PlayStation.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Oh, shit. Adam is still a beta tester for Microsoft and Bethesda. That's fucking awesome. All right, so there's a game that came out just last week called Concord. This is literally the name of the game. Concord.
Is it a simulation for flying the old Concords that British Airways used to fly?
No, and that would probably be better than the game that came out.
You're right, Tyler's Jumbo.
Shut up, Tyler's Jumbo. All right. Concord is a team shooter game. This is where you and like 5 other people get into a game and you fight other players with like guns and crossbows, all that shit.
Oh,
Swords.
so it's not like the 50 million other fucking games like that that are out there.
Yes, it's just like the 50 million other
Call of
games.
Duty, Battlefield,
Halo, Overwatch, blah, 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 all that shit. All right. Oh, hang on. I got
Did you just kick him out?
I did not mean to kick him out. I was going.
I brought him in, and he kicked him out.
Yeah, I'll let Kluge bring everybody in.
Man, I can't wait until he gets in here to know that Kluge brought him in, and then fucking Tyler punk ass DeWitt kicked Dr. Sage out. How dare you kick out Dr. Sage?
I did not mean to kick out Dr. Sage.
See, you heard it. He did. He said he didn't mean to, but he admitted he kicked you out.
Are you trying to get me killed today or some shit?
I'm stating facts, homie. Look. I state facts, okay? Oh, yeah.
That is a fact. All right, so this game cost $200 million to make over the course of 8 years. I'm pretty sure we could all do a lot better with $200 million.
Look, even Amanda says too late. She's kicking your ass.
Well, Amanda's always like 10 steps away from kicking my ass.
Well, I think now she's like a half a step away.
When the game was released, a lot of players. What'd she say?
She said she knows where you live.
I think everybody here kind of knows where I live. Shit. When the game was released, a lot of players showed disapproval towards the game's gameplay and character designs. The character designs, they said, were very lackluster, emphasized too much on DEI, which is diversity, inclusion, and equity, which I don't really care. I mean, I'm not playing a game that, hey, I'm playing as a hot chick that fucking gets naked and fucks bowlers.
I got to interrupt you here. Like, the whole political divide and shit, like, honestly, if you're one of those that's Marjorie Taylor Greene and, like, way fucking extreme right, in that case, wouldn't you love this game because then it gave you every reason to go after certain characters? Call me weird, but wouldn't that be your ultimate? Oh, I'm gonna blow this fucking blue-haired dude motherfucker up, right?
Yeah, you would think so. You would think it like, okay, this fat motherfucker with.
But no, you need another reason to bitch. Go shoot him in the game, not real life, because some of you motherfuckers are just that nuts.
It gets better. A lot of players also started mentioning how the game plays very, very similarly to an already released game called Overwatch. In fact, many people took the game apart, data mined it, which is where you actually look through the code of the game, and found out that 30% of the game's code was stolen from the game Overwatch.
Oh, shit.
So we're already at $200 million, 8 years to make. The characters look shitty as fuck, which I'll bring the characters up here, some of the characters up here in a minute. And it's also running on another game's stolen code.
Oh, shit. Hey, was it invented by Tim Walsh and Stolen Valor?
Not Tim Walsh, no. It would fit his narrative, but no, it kind of right up his alley. All right, so the game's developer decided he was going to go on Twitter and defend his game. Now, okay, how would you defend accusations that you're building a game that's boring and looks shitty? How would you defend accusations on that? Sage, we'll start with you.
I'd be like, oops, sorry, I worked for a company that developed Overwatch.
It's called Concord, Tim. All right, Kluge, what about you?
I wouldn't admit publicly to being a developer for Fortnite.
Oh, by the way, vote for Brent. He's going for the Face of Horror vote going on right now. All right.
I got a link too.
I'm about to say, he asked me to vote. I'm like, dude, I already voted for Will Height. All right, let's go with Will Height. What about you? How would you defend this game with all the accusations?
To all the people that are upset with our game, I greatly appreciate your feedback, as it helps us to redevelop and to bring the best product possible for your gaming pleasure. Please keep those comments coming, keep those suggestions coming as we look to strive for perfection for your gaming satisfaction.
That is much fucking better than I just knocked that over. That is much better than the actual quote the creator of the game said. Bubba, let's start with you. How would you address these accusations? How would you apologize or address these accusations?
I wouldn't. I'd go into hiding.
All right. Well, none of that is anything remotely close to what the game's developer did. The game's developer, Firewalk Studios, which is a somewhat new game, went on to Twitter and started calling gamers talentless hacks, undeserving of their game or their hard work, and the classic, very classic, racists. So let me get it straight. You're going to sell a game for $60 that people are already saying looks like shit, sounds like shit, plays like shit,
Smells like
and
shit.
you're gonna go on there and call them talentless hacks and racists and all that shit, blah blah blah. That's your response. Wilhite had the best response. Sage had the best response. Kluge had the best response. Bubba had the best response. This is like me sitting there saying you should watch this show. Why? Because if you don't watch it, you're a fucktard. Well, then you're not going to watch it. You're not going to watch it. Well, last night, the game finally released, or not last night, 2 weeks ago, the game finally released, and it only made $1 million on its first 2 weeks. Game cost $200 million. It only made $1 million on its first week. The game was getting high reviews from a lot of video game reviewers like IGN, who I don't listen to IGN because they're a bunch of bullshit fucktards themselves. What happened? What came out yesterday? The news that came out yesterday regarding this game. The game is being shut down because the game did not make a fucking profit. The game failed to make a profit, only made $1 million in the first 2 weeks, only had, according to Steam, 72 people playing upon release. When, oh, shut up, Kermit. I hate that. I hate when they do that shit. And the game's developer went on Twitter to announce this and ask, literally, where did we go wrong?
Well, let's see. The first mistake would have been creating another clone of another first-person shooter.
Yeah, more or less. Not doing something original, perhaps. Second mistake, I would say, is going on to Twitter and throwing bullshit left and right, yelling at people, calling them this, calling them that. Do you want to see what some of these characters look like that started this whole drama? Don't everybody raise their hand at once.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
All right, so these are the characters from the game Concord. All right. You have somebody with a serious needs to be pulled away from the buffet at Best Buffet. You have weird ass football / soccer player. You got, I don't know what this is.
Is that an elf?
I think it's all supposed to be aliens, is the thing. You got a Roomba. You've literally got a Roomba with arms and legs. Can I get a bigger picture of that? You got Toad from the Mario Brothers, who's seen better days. You got Mickey Rourke's stunt double, or not Mickey Rourke. What's the guy's name from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Michael Rooker.
Thank you. Michael Rooker's stunt double, who's desperate to get his mortgage paid off before he loses his trailer and porta potty.
I love how he's wearing a girdle.
Wait, is he wearing a girdle? He's fucking wearing a girdle. Holy shit. You got weird baboon man with bullshit.
Damn, Vision's gained some weight.
No shit.
It kind of looks like Hellboy.
Yeah, I was about to say Hellboy, too.
That's a horrible looking Hellboy.
Rob Perlman's got to be pissed.
Hey, Phil, did anyone think the one that had the square on their head instantly think to 13 Ghosts?
Oh, you mean let's see. Are you talking this one here?
No, go back.
Where is the one? I know what you're talking about.
Wait, that pitch. Go back up. See that picture in the middle there with all the characters?
Can I make this bigger? Okay, here we go. I'll just bring this up. Yeah, 420 is even like, it's Hellboy. This one right here.
Yeah. I saw the square and I instantly was thinking 13 Ghosts.
So we got a Roomba, Toad from the Mario Brothers, Timu Doomslayer.
How come the Doomslayer looks like the night guard on Night Court?
Oh shit, it is. Hey, isn't she still alive?
Yeah.
So she can sue for copyright?
Because she reappeared in the new series for a couple episodes.
You got stereotypical space soldier. You got Captain Tupperware.
No, I think that's a discount Peacemaker.
No, that is not even Timu. That's Wish Peacemaker. You have.
If I saw this, I would think automatically it's Fortnite.
You would think, but it looks better. I mean, Fortnite at least looks better. You got Michonne from The Walking Dead.
Or I would think Apex.
You got Michael Rooker, and you got
Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Michael Rooker. To be honest,
you know what? It kind of does look more like Flea. Flea playing Michael Rooker, and then you got random. You got random whatever this is. Who's the yellow R2D2? That's the Roomba. That's the fucking Roomba. And no, Kermit, I don't play fucking Fortnite, you bastard. That Toad character looks like it did shrooms, and actually, so yeah. Now PlayStation has
Roomba actually looks like one of the barrels they threw over and attached to Jaws to see if he could take it down.
No shark can actually keep down with 2 barrels. Not 2.
Not 2.
Not 2 barrels.
Never 3. Never.
Great movie.
He took all the barrels.
So now, because of the news coming out about this, the game shutting down, the servers being shut down this weekend, so nobody can play it, PlayStation has announced that they will be issuing refunds for the game to people who bought it.
oh, so this is Cyberpunk Part 2.
It is cyber. Oh, it's much worse than Cyberpunk. This is Cyber We Fucked Up Part 2.
Well, coming out and bitching at everyone was probably the worst fucking thing to do.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Stupid ass.
And, of course, naturally, this has gotten the attention of Microsoft, who owns the current game that Concord is rumored to have ripped off Overwatch. And there are rumors, no confirmation, that legal mitigation might actually take place. So PlayStation might end up getting owned by Microsoft over this bullshit.
No.
That's how you fuck
the
up.
Game PlayStation only exclusive, or
This was a PlayStation only exclusive.
okay? But was it Sony directly that was making the game, or some other studio?
It was Sony that Sony funded the game. Sony 100% funded it, kind of like Helldivers 2. But it was a studio named Firewalk Studios that was creating and publishing the game.
That'd be getting sued.
That's the studio that would be getting sued.
No. It's Sony Guts.
Sony Guts.
It's only Sony Guts. It's still good. Sony Guts. I bet Tyler cannot name that movie.
No.
Right there.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Oh, fucking hell. I haven't watched the Zohan in fucking years.
Hey, you sold me this damn DVD player. It don't work. And it says Turushu. No. Sony Guts.
I haven't watched that in God knows how long. So, yeah, there you go. If anybody here ever wants to make a video game, first thing you do, number one, you don't go on fucking Twitter and call your company. You don't bite the hand that feeds. And number two, you don't spend so much time on making sure the characters' pronouns, and DEI is up and everything. For the love of God, just make a fucking game.
No, man, they're fucking stupid. They could still salvage this if they had the right team. First off, with everyone being pissed off about some of the things, you split it into sides. Like you can pick the side and be on DEI, and you would go against the opposition, or you can pick the other side and be against the DEI. So you literally could have done this and catered to both sides in one game. Huge fucking shoot off. You could call it fucking political warfare for all I give a fuck. But you still, if you got $200 million into this thing, you got to salvage it. But I guess if you're worth billions of billions, it doesn't fucking matter. But that's just stupid.
Yeah.
Tyler's job had it right again.
Shut up, Tyler. I've never wanted to ban someone in my life. John Boat and Kermit are pissing me off tonight.
They make the sticky boom boom on your boat.
I know they made the sticky boom boom on my fucking boat, and they sold it to fucking Donald Trump, for God's sakes. Jackasses. By the way, I just want to point out that Jason Wilhite is up for... I'm sorry, Brent, but I already voted. Jason Wilhite's up for the Face of Horror vote. Sage, aren't you up too? Uh-oh.
If you want to call it that.
So what is this you guys are voting on now? Face of Horror?
Face of Horror, it's Jason Hodder, or Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder, yeah.
And I gotta go fix that because I fucked that up.
I don't think that's the right vote to go through, Sage.
Oh, that's not the right one?
No, I don't think that's the right one, man.
Oh, well, shit, I'm on the wrong website.
I think you are on the wrong website. So we got Brent that's up for the vote, and we got Jason Wilhite that's up for the vote. Oh, shit. What is the vote?
And I went to the wrong site. My bad.
Voting ends in 8 days. Kermit's like, that's it. I'm telling Sage's mom.
So we did get the nomination, huh?
No, we have not heard. We won't hear about that till like what next week?
I am on there right now, and each group has only 5 nominations on them now.
Wait, they are. Put it up.
And we are one of them.
Private message it to me. Let me see. Because I thought they said it wasn't going to go up until. Hey, Darren, what's up? I thought they said it wasn't going to go up until the 12th of September, which is next.
That's when the voting starts.
Thursday. Let's see. And this is current?
But Klug, it's to be into his next movie, and he lets fans get in on the act, and if you get voted in, you got to send in your application or whatnot. They look at all the contestants, and then they put it up there.
So this is current. This is current. Bubba.
As far as I can tell, because there was a whole bunch of them.
There's
only 5 on each category. There's only 5 nominations now.
Hey,
So,
out of all of them that you interviewed,
no, that was that 6.
I only see 1.
Yeah, I see Opa Ghost. That's the only one. So Notorious Escapades got cut. Damn. She's actually really cool. I was hoping she would at least make the nominee list. So you got K-pop Kimchi. I reached out to interview them and they said no. All right, fine, whatever. Opa Ghost, that's a good podcast. That'd be a good choice. Ray Lyle's Warring Disaster. Gee, I don't think anyone on this show would really want Ray Lyle's Warring Disaster to freaking win it. I mean, actually, no, if you think about it, Kluge's actually on here twice he's going to win. He's got 2 out of 5 chances to win the best podcast award at least. He's got Warring Disaster and us. Then you got us. Then you got the download with DP, who I'm still waiting to hear back from him, but he's wanting to. He says he will consider coming on for an interview. So, but yeah, Night Terrors.
Why are we downloading DP videos? I mean, that's.
Oh, why?
I don't know. You're sitting there seeing the download with DP, like donkey punching videos. I'm sitting there. At first, I looked at like DP, Dallas Page. Where's the third D? No.
I got to stick mine. I instantly went somewhere else.
Double penetration, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I went.
Well, what do you expect out of Tyler? He plays with fucking Robotech.
At least that's what the professionals tell us.
Right? The professionals.
You know, the comedy roast specialist. The main, since we're
of
so
all
famous,
the things they got Austin about,
them.
that's the one that pissed me off the most.
Hey man, don't be pissed off. We got interviewed. We're celebrity, or not interviewed, but
we got roasted.
We're such
better to be pissed
celebrities that we got roasted. So I mean, it was great.
I can't believe these. I bet those aren't real. His shells are just wallpaper pictures. Damn, Kermit, you got me, you fucking idiot.
Kermit, it's not even that. It's a virtual background.
Yeah, it's a virtual background.
Green screen.
Yeah.
Cheap bastard.
No, we're so cheap we couldn't even afford a green screen. That's a cardboard background.
Bubba, where'd you find that at? I want to make sure.
We're so cheap that Sage and I are wrestling gear.
I just Googled Illinois Times best of. It come up, and then it says that the voting starts on the 12th. And then I started scrolling down and seeing that there was only like 5 or 6 in each category now.
I'm gonna go down and look and see. Let's see here. As I want to make sure this is legit before I start getting my hopes up. Oh well, let's see. Best. All right, here we go. Best male actor. Damn it, Tim did not make best male actor. Damn it.
He should have went to that site I was on, registered on.
Charity event. Fuck. No wrestling for a cure.
Not surprised.
Instead, you got Boo Crew, so congrats to Danny Christina. Chatham's JC Sweet Corn, the Fat Ass 5K, which is always the one that's going to take it. I don't even know why. It's just give it the Fat Ass 5K. Springfield Pride Fest. When did Pride Fest become... I'm going to share this for everybody. When did Pride Fest become a charity event?
I didn't know they're raising money for the Phoenix Center. I guess that would count.
I guess. That's
Here's what I want to know. When's Straight Fest?
Straight...
Wouldn't it be Lovely Cells? Who the hell is that?
I have no idea who that is. Director of Local Theater, Andrew Maynard and Morgan Kaplan. Gus Gordon.
Get the fuck out of here, Gus. Gus.
Let me say something to you, Gus Gordon. Gus Gordon used to be a weatherman on News Channel 20 back in the day. You couldn't even get the weather right. What makes you think I want to go watch one of your plays?
The weather or the weather?
The weather.
Well, I heard something.
You
different.
said weather
he gets the weather
wasn't
correct.
His name changed to Guess Gordon?
His
Yes,
weather.
yes.
He's about as good with the weather as I was pronouncing weather. Leah Steiner, Mark Buckholz, Reggie Guyton, Scott Richardson, don't know. All right, Drive Time Radio Show. Let's see. All Things Considered, don't know. Dave and Dana, no. Greg Bishop on WMNY, don't know. Festival.
Greg Bishop ain't bad.
Bishop's a good guy.
All right, here we go. Festival. St. Patty's Day Parade. I almost said parade. God damn. Sage, host the show. I can't talk tonight. I'm having a stroke or something.
Okay, I can't read that screen, but St. Patty's Day Parade and festivals. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out some other festivals. I'm gonna guess Chatham Sweet Corn Festival's on there.
Yep.
Damn, for a second I thought that said Old Capitol Airfare, and I was getting ready to say, when the fuck have we had an air show? Because I don't remember us ever having them again.
Did they have? Yeah,
That's
but
I'm gonna
art
say.
fair.
A long time.
Oh, okay. There's an art fair. What? How is that a festival?
Huh?
Art fair? They turned it into
Now-
a little festival on the Capitol lawn.
If they do like the art museum we covered last week in Crazy World News, where they allow people to be naked, that's a fair, in my opinion.
That's pretty fair.
But then again, I don't
Okay,
want
I can't read any of it.
some of the people in Illinois. I don't want to see them naked because
Out of this list, I think the Route 66 Mother Road Festival is the one that should win.
it's going to be either Route 66 or
That's
St.
a
Patrick's Day.
festival. That's not a fair.
All
That'd
right,
be like me calling my wrestling show Unfair Games. Fair thing.
Free entertainment: Buzz Bomb Brewing, The Curve Inn, Levitt Amp Music Series, Route 66 Motorhead's Bar and Grill, Museum and Entertainment Complex, and the Sherman Village Park Amphitheater. I'm gonna go. It's
I'm
either gonna
torn.
be,
It's either
Most of the ones that Sherman cost.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's gonna be the Route 66. Buzz Bomb has been on there before, and so has it. Curve In, but
Weevil should have got that.
Weebles got cut, which is bullshit. Weebles always gets in on this, it seems like, and they got cut out. All right, local comedian, Capital City Improv. I don't know him. Cassandra Simpson. I don't know him. Jeremy Nunez. Don't know him.
That's Looney J. Nooney.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what I'm disappointed about on this?
What's that?
I understand that she no longer lives here, but she was born and raised here. I went to school with her. Khalees Hawkins should be on local comedian, even though she's traveling all over the country.
I see a certain person from another show that is not on there.
Who I don't think anybody from any of the podcasts got on this list. I don't remember. What's the Portuguese rodeo clown company? What in the fucking Taco Bell is that?
How the hell does that have to do with Taco Bell?
I don't know. What's the Portuguese rodeo clown company?
I don't know.
Isn't that what you call a night in bed?
Isn't that what's going on up in Chicago and the fucking immigrants and all that? I don't know. Local living author. Cheyenne Blewett, Courtney Wick, Blewett, Eric Woods, Christina Barbie, Sarah Dawson Powell. Okay, seriously? All right. Illinois Times, next time you elect people for the Best of Awards, have them be names I can fucking pronounce, for God's sakes. I'm already having trouble saying weather. Charteria.
Weather.
Weather. Charteria Smith and Troy Taylor. All right, here we go. Best local podcast. K-pop Kimchi. No. Opa Ghost. They're good. I like Opa Ghost. We had them on the other day for an interview, and they're going to come back on at some point. So, Sage, you got that one for sure. That Night Terrors. The other podcast we share custody with Kluge with, Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. I've never.
Always
Who's his best damn?
I don't know. I've never heard. Sound like their host sounds like some stupid idiot who green screens Robotech figures behind him.
Fucking loser.
No
Got his
shit.
boat stolen by somebody.
Got his boat stolen by a fucking Muppet and probably fucking can't even remember 90s trivia and gets shocked for it. And Sage loves it because you guy's an idiot. And then the download with Donkey Puncher.
And then what?
I swear that just cut his fucking. He heard if he's watching. DP, I'm sorry if you're watching. We still want you to come on, but he heard that. It's like, nope, I'm not watching you guys.
But that did.
No post game spread. No night terrors. No, we think you're gonna like this. No notorious escapades. Damn,
Local
I was
sports
man.
team and sport. Wow, way to put that in there twice. Team. Local sports team and sport.
Team. Glenwood football, Rochester High School football, Sacred Heart Griffin.
Dude, okay, you guys have really. I want to punch people. Local sports team and sport. We
Yeah.
have
Best of
Junior Blues,
Springfield.
horseshoes. You're putting in high school football.
And only one of those high schools is in Springfield.
Literally, you got the Junior Blues and the Lucky Horseshoes. The Lucky Horseshoes are the baseball team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to be the Sliders. So
We still got one of those lower level football teams, don't we? Like the Outlaws or something.
they didn't even make
I
the
don't
list.
think so.
They got beat out by fucking high schools. High schools that ain't even in Springfield.
I'm gonna say it right now. Junior
Glenwood's
Blues.
Chatham, and of course Rochester's Rochester.
It's
But
gonna be Junior Blues.
They picked the 3 high schools that at least make the fucking playoffs.
Oh, let's
at least get the state championships.
yeah.
Right? No Southeast, no Springfield, definitely no Lanphier. Lanphier, dude, already lost their head coach before the first fucking game of the season.
Dude.
But you know what? I understand he stood on principle. The administration.
He stood on the principle.
No, he stood
No.
the administration was anywhere to support that team. No funding, no. And I'm real disappointed in District 186. Actually, I'm disappointed with a lot of schools. Unless you have big time boosters because you have a program such as Glenwood, Rochester, SHG, where they have money to put into it. You have cut funding so fucking bad that our education system is a goddamn joke. You're so worried about other bullshit than educating our students, keeping them involved in extracurricular activities, and giving them an outlet such as sports that, dude, our future is set up for failure, point blank.
Unless you live in Chatham. Because, I mean, you can't afford to live in Chatham unless you've got deep pockets because their taxes are so friggin' high.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Susan's
Their
brother.
school out there looks like a fucking airport.
Susan's brother lives out in
It does have
Chatham.
its own runway.
It does. Susan's brother lives out in Chatham, and he rents because he don't own a house. He rents, but he said literally, somebody took his property once and wrote out how much the taxes would be. The taxes for that property for being right there on Lake Springfield, he'd go bankrupt within like 6 months. Even with a high-paying job, he'd go bankrupt in 6 months. That's insane. Insane. What the fuck is so important about being in Chatham?
It's a growing school district. It's a growing community, and they just keep building. It's going to be right connected to Springfield before we know it.
All right, here we go. It is. It is.
Well, I mean, like literally, you're not going to be able to separate the two. There's not going to be any woods between the two.
It'll be like what Leland Grove and Jerome Southern View are.
Yeah.
Well, Chatham technically says the village of Chatham, so it's just another Springfield village now.
Iron Bridge Road, they're butt up against each other.
Yep.
Corey says, trust me, I know all about the Chatham taxes. The Chatham taxes are the Willie and Snoop of municipal taxes. Also, sup, boys.
He's right. Chatham's on a slippery uphill / downhill if you trip slope of craziness when it comes to their tax system and even like parts of Chatham get their mail from Springfield. It's ridiculous.
Dude, it is. Hang on, man. I gotta send this to Jonathan Reese of Opagos because he just asked if he can get. Let's see. Because he has no idea this got released. So, does your show?
Now,
go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say is that I know Chatham has I think 9 routes covering it. Some are city carriers, some are rural. Rochester only has 4 because compared to size, but Rochester still.
Hey, we're not comparing the size of anything, Kluge.
What the? What the? Okay, museum.
Well, I didn't
Abraham.
throw Thayer in there.
I don't really think we really care about museums. I don't think we really care about. How do you? Oh, that's the art fair. I was gonna say that's the fucking airport. Yeah. So I was at least hoping Wrestling for a Cure would make it to the final 5.
We need to get our name out.
We do, and hopefully with this battle of the podcast we got going on, which now includes Notorious Escapades and Opaghost.
Yeah, maybe but they're not on the list.
Yeah, well, Opaghost is on the list, but not Notorious Escapades.
No. I'm saying I'm looking at the leaderboard, and Best Damn Podcast, first place, 203. New Genesis Wrestling, second, 45. The President's Club, third.
Well, I mean, Opaghost did just get the link the other day, so it's for Notorious Escapades. I don't know. I keep in touch. I keep asking them, hey, have you been? She said she posted the link the other day, so I don't know. We'll see. I give them the link, and I just say, look, you want in on this? It's a Battle of the Podcast title on the line. You guys can get it.
Hey, it's cool. I wouldn't want to face us either.
Yeah. You're not wrong there.
We the OGs.
We know all about doing stupid shit.
You guys did pretty good Friday. I was watching from in between hills. It cut in, cut out. And I had Jose sending me updates. Telling me what was going on and shit like that when I got into way out there funky areas, and all he could do was send text. But look like
you get the one text. Did you get the one text from him that I told him to send you saying, "Oh, Tyler's a dumbass"?
Oh, well, that was a given.
He's all like, I told him, I was like, hey, send Wilhite the message that Tyler knows nothing about the 90s and he a dumbass.
Yeah, he was really making fun of you because there was things that he knew. And being Mexican, and he thought that was hilarious that your dumbass didn't know.
And he's from Tijuana, motherfucker. Come on.
No shit.
But I did see y'all raise, over $100, about 150, wasn't it?
Yeah, about. So, I mean, it's a good start. It was only all.
I was busy playing with my balls and having poor reception.
Of course he is.
Oh, shit. What up, Skelly?
Tell me he's fucking around.
He's got to be fucking with.
He's got to be fucking around. Skelly, you do know that game just got fucking shut down, right?
Oh God, not Skeletor again.
Until we meet again.
Yeah, look, gotta go.
Gotta go. I like how Skeletor's failed vasectomy comes in. Hey,
Skeletor should be saying, instead of "fuck gotta go," should be "until we meet again."
Right.
Oh, more in character.
All right, so I did announce this the other day during the fire sale. We're gonna do this. I think this will be a great thing to do. We're going to hold a contest. Okay, everybody knows we're challenging all these other podcasts around the area to get in on this Battle of the Podcast, see who raises the most money for St. Jude's through the Wrestling for a Cure link to take home what we're going to call the golden microphone, right? Well, I got to thinking, and I need to get Sage in on this one, but I think the chat room needs some recognition too. Don't you guys agree?
I recognize him.
Well, I mean, I see him over there.
No.
How do we recognize the chat room?
All right. What we're gonna do is
cut out of our mic so we can't hear you.
Mic is not working, dude. What we're gonna do
is have some fun. I've got a feeling we're not the only ones.
It reminds me of like the old
Now that you've unplugged, you should probably.
So you got the karate movies where you see their mouth moving but nothing's being said, and then his translation is kick butt, and he talks for like a minute.
all right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we can't.
Had you for a second.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No.
All right. Well,
Now I can't, dude. What the fuck? It start. Klug, are you muting his ass?
No, I'm not doing a damn thing.
what the fuck
If it
is
comes
this
unplugged,
shit?
Okay, we got you.
All right, you got me now. All right, okay. All right. What
Just
we're gonna
don't say what we're gonna do.
All right. Chat room.
We lost you. No.
This is bullshit. Kluge, are you doing this? Swear to fucking God, he can't
No.
hear me right
No.
now.
That was just me fucking with you. You didn't.
It's
bring
working. It's working.
All right. So here's our plan.
Yeah, we lost you, dude. That time I don't know what the fuck.
He's frozen. Okay, you're good. I think maybe just talk. Say something.
God.
Spit it out. It's not yours.
All right.
I can hear
Spit
you.
it out. Don't
All
follow
right.
it.
So okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to. I swear to God, if it cut out. Am I still here?
You're still here.
All right.
Yes.
Good. All right. Still here.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Chat room. This is what we're gonna do for you guys.
Now I know someone's fucking with him.
God damn it, Clea.
I know that's you.
Yeah,
That's
that
you
was
or
me that
Sage.
time, but-
One of the two. I don't.
I was drinking a beer. Oh,
Some bullshit. I'm trying to give the chat room an incentive to be a part of the show. And fucking my shit ain't breaking on me. Fuck. All right. Here's what we're going to do. This year, we're going to take the person who don't.
No, lost you.
I swear I did not do it this time.
What we're gonna do is get a new mic.
Swear to God, I'm about ready to.
Wait, I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. Good.
You cut out right when you said what we're gonna do is take the person, and then that was it.
All right. The person who donates the most money to the.
Wasn't me. My hands were visible.
Y'all pissing me off.
My hands are right here, dude.
My hands were on screen. You couldn't. I didn't do a damn thing.
All right. Now, what we're going to do. Still here? Still on camera? All right.
yes.
The person who donates the most money to the Wrestling for a Cure link on our show will get not only bragging rights, you're going to get.
Bragging whites. Is that what he said? Bragging whites.
What are bragging wipes?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did he go?
Dude, Sage is drinking a beer. Klug has got his hand up to his chin and one on his armrest, and mine were on top of my head. So somebody that is not on the show is fucking with you.
All right, where
I
the fuck
can't-
is April? She backstage. Nobody's backstage. What the fuck is
I
this?
can't do it. I have no control over it. So
All right, so the person who donates the
Both of my
most
hands
money.
are right here.
The person who I swear to fucking God, the person who donates the most money this year to.
All right, enough's enough.
All right, that's
Come
enough.
on.
Of that. Okay, the person who donates the most money this year through the Wrestling for a Cure link that we post will take home a custom-made title belt, and you will be the Best Damn Podcast chat room champion for a year.
Oh,
That's pretty legit.
I am going to fund this. I'm going to fund this as well as the Battle of the Podcast belt to the person who donates. Now, the cast will be excluded. The cast will be excluded. So I know these guys love to see me suffer. Don't worry, we'll get an MVP award for the cast. I'm working on it too, Sage.
Hey, we don't need no fucking award. All right, dude. Whoever the fuck is doing it, seriously.
I'm not doing it. I swear.
now I removed him because he excluded me. I would like a championship.
You will get the cast will have its own contest as well. Okay, don't worry, I'm working on that. So
we don't need no fucking award.
I'm looking for. I'm trying to find where I had the link at. Because I thought I fucking saved it, but apparently I didn't. Because I'm an idiot. And no.
Now, don't tear yourself down. You're not an idiot.
Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot.
That was really hard for me to say.
Jose says that title is his.
Jose, if you want that title, you got to work for it, buddy. That means you got to donate money to Wrestling for a Cure. And the person that donates the most money.
Be hard.
The person that donates the most money. What?
I'm sorry, it's going to be hard for Jose to donate money. Because, I mean, can't even get a green card. How's he going to get a credit card?
Well, we know that Skeletor's not going to win because he's got all that child support to pay.
Hey, Skeletor did donate $20 last week.
And those
son
kids
of a bitch.
ain't born yet.
No.
Child support's expensive, I'm telling you.
Well, okay, so
he's getting off. He should be getting off the rig soon.
Oh no. It is, yeah, it is. What did he say? Yeah, is he even still in the chat room? Are you still here, Skeletor? I don't think
he said he had to go.
Yeah, he had to go. He said, "All right, so right now I'm looking at."
Oh shit!
Well, maybe I can get it going. Here we go. All right. So right now I'm looking at the page, the donation page. All right. He's getting off the rig. Yeah, I could yell at him more. So I'm looking at the donation page right now. So currently, if we were to go off of the results currently, Vincent Galloway would be in first place with $60, followed by Ryan, and then Brent Plumley would be in third. So if we were to do this today, so what we're doing, and I'm going to have Sage design it because Sage designs great fucking professionally made belts. For God's sakes, there's no denying that. Let's see, Wrestling for a Cure this year is July 13th of 2025 or July 14th?
13th.
It's the 13th. All right, so July 13th will be Wrestling for a Cure. On July, it'll be July 12th, I believe, wouldn't it? Yeah, because it's a Saturday. By July 9th. Yeah. By July 9th of this year. That's a Wednesday. Because on the Friday show, we always cover Wrestling for a Cure in the event. July 9th, we will announce a winner of the Chat Room Heavyweight Championship belt. And we will get that belt to them as quickly as possible, of course. So, Sage, I got to talk to you after the show, get the belt made up, how much it'll cost and all that stuff. And then I want to get one made up for the Battle of the Podcast one. So, we'll do the chat room one first, then Battle of the Podcast, because there's still podcasts that are waiting to be interviewed. And I'm going to hit them with this. I'm going to ask them about this Battle of the Podcast thing. So there you go. If you want your own title belt. Now, this title belt is going to be yours to keep. It'll be yours to keep. A new one will be designed for the season after season 9. So season 10 will have a new belt. Season 9 will have a belt. But you can still go for that belt. So, if you really want to get in on this, guys, donate. We got a fire sale coming up in September. We'll have more details for you guys probably next week. It'll be towards the end of the month. Keep donating money. Keep watching me suffer. Keep watching Sage suffer. Bubba, Will Height. Kluge don't suffer because Kluge's too professional. He's worried he'll hurt his bowling hand. But keep donating, and we got a lot of good shit coming down the pipeline. I'm not going to say what, but let's just say Gibbons is waiting to kill me with that wheel, and I want to get that wheel going. So there you go. You guys wanted your own title?
Hot challenges.
The Timmenheimer challenge coming up. Yep. So there you go. You guys want your own title belt? You guys want, something to brag around to your friends? Say, hey, look, I fought cancer so much for St. Jude's, wrestled for a cure. I got a title belt. Here is your chance. All right.
Hey, speaking of belts, Sage, has he sent back the template design to you yet?
He sent back one, and I corrected it because he sent back a design that was wrong on 2 of the plates and upside down.
What?
But that wasn't his fault. That was his designer's fault.
That's why he does drafts instead of.
Yeah.
Did you know how many belts this motherfucker makes? Like literally belts.
My God.
Belts upon Jesus.
Anytime I send him a design, literally he's got probably another 60 of them laying on his floor that are orders for people.
Well, who is it?
It's my buddy Mateen.
He's out.
And I'm up. Yeah, Silicate, Pakistan, and I work with him weird fucking hours. I'm talking like 3 and 4 in the morning, so it's like 9 a.m. over there at his time or some shit like that. So that's why I'm talking to him on the phone, and sometimes I hear ba-ding ba-ding in my ear because Bubba's up or sending some shit in the fucking chat, and I'm going, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, most of the time,
I try not to do that in the middle of the night anymore.
Most of the time, I am muting the fucking chats we have.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
And then I'll be talking to him at 4 or 5 in the morning, and at 6 o'clock on the dot, I'm hearing ba-ding, ba-ding, and I'm like, these motherfuckers are up this fucking early. I'm trying to get ready to go to bed now.
You go to bed at what time?
6 o'clock in the morning after I've been up on a 3-hour conversation and been up all night working on these belt designs and shit. I'm ready to get at least 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
He's asleep during the day and awake during the night.
But then I have to turn around and get back up for my therapy appointments and go see my surgeon and figure out how my progress is doing. So it's my schedule is a little bit different than everybody else's schedule, especially whenever I get put on a belt design, because these belt designs are a pain in the ass when I'm dealing with somebody overseas. It's not like I just hop in a car and go talk to him.
So, and I just kind of piled on another belt to you. So now, how many belts are you designing right now all together?
Well, the ones I'm going to do for you are for a different company, and it's going to be right here in the United States, and it'll be through a company called Trophy Smack.
Okay.
It'll be so much easier because I'll just send them the rendering, and they'll be like, okay, done.
Tyler, you got to understand the difference between belts. The ones that Trophy Smack, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking them, but they're viewing trophies and they're looked at. The belts that we have to have made have to stand up to fucking wear and tear and being beat to shit.
Right.
So they're a higher quality. They're 2 millimeter thick, sometimes 3 or 4 millimeter thick, and they're actually etched and engraved and stuff like that, and then hand painted. Whereas the ones you're going to get are going to be stickered sometimes like engraved on the sides and printed style, but they're made in bulk and they all look almost the same whenever you look at the stylings.
Right.
So it's a different process.
I obviously think, once we do get the belts made and they arrive, we'll have them shipped to you. And I think we'll let Sage, since he designed them, Sage gets the honor of debuting the belts. So these other podcasts and, the chat rooms can see, hey, this is what you're going for.
Well, he's also got to find, look over them real fine and see any damages or any touch-ups or anything like that during shipping.
Right. So, yeah, there you go.
What I had to do on our last set, the tag team belts that we got. I had to go over those and do some paint touch-ups, and then I think I had some
paint touch-up.
Oh, yeah, those tag team ones that came in first. They were a special breed of, why is this one a little bit different colored than this one?
Oops.
So I had to go in and repaint a lot to get them to match completely right. And
so yeah, there you go. If you guys want, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off and I'm being a jackass. You can powerbomb me through.
You're always a jackass. What's your point?
Yeah, go ahead, Sage.
Oh, I could powerbomb you through a table?
Yeah.
Is that a verbal contract?
I think that's.
I have 3 tables in my garage just for a situation. I mean, if we could raise enough money to powerbomb you through a table, would you say a $100 donation would be worthy?
Well, we've already got the hot nut challenge that Tim has. It's Corey's already said he'll donate 100 of that. We need 400 more.
I'm throwing it out there. Would you be willing to come to my house and Sage power bombs you through a table that I have for a $100 donation?
I believe so, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. So not only are we doing I need to get a menu set up to put as an overlay on here. So not only are we doing the hot nut challenge, but also $100 donation. That's also going to put me through a table. But make sure you label them correctly.
Okay, yeah. I'm definitely down that or down for that. I could definitely do a power bomb. My shoulder's good enough for that.
I have for the longest time, and I wanted to do this on a previous show, but never happened. I want to do a fire sale where it's me and 3 other wrestlers, and these wrestlers for certain donations are demonstrating the proper moves on me. 3 wrestlers. Sage, do you by chance know 3 wrestlers?
Oh, I know a lot more than 3.
Hell, even I know more than 3.
Would you say you have a solution for these 3 wrestlers?
Yeah. I could say that.
There you go.
And then look, there's 3 of them right there in the bottom. That is the solution. It's the weirdest thing.
Fly Tyler Cooley down to announce the fucking moves.
That's if he doesn't call in after the show's been on for an hour like he just did now.
Oh, he told me he wasn't going to be on tonight, and I gave him, it's like, you know what? At least, if you're going to take night off, take night off. I get that. He's working on some shit. At least he's not on here doing this. At least he's not out here doing
this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to start changing this show for the best damn podcast and the best damn motherfucking ceiling fan.
The best ceilings.
All right. You guys want to get some crazy world news real quick?
Guys, I got to step out. I got to go pick up one of the kids from work.
Deuces, man.
Normally people just say they got to drop the kids off.
No, I actually have to go leave the house.
All right.
Oh, okay. See you, Klug.
See it.
So there is a new Vice and HBO Max show being produced, and it comes out this fall.
Is it called The Solution? Because we're in.
No. The show is called Talibanistan armed and black. A video clip has came up regarding this show. All right. Now, everybody knows, I think we all agree, the Afghanistan withdrawal from 2021 was the dumbest fucking thing we'd ever seen in our entire lives, and it was Vietnam ×2.
Hey, 13 service members come back from Abbey Gate after getting killed from a stupid-ass withdrawal. Let's pay some respect. Wait, I got to look at my watch.
Say their fucking names.
Yeah, say their goddamn names, Biden, Harris, for God's sakes.
He was too busy looking at his watch.
I'm not going to
get out of there.
I don't get political, but when those two sons of bitches say they're proud of what happened and they're proud that no service members got hurt, so they don't matter, those 13 service members? No, fuck you two. That's why I'm not voting Democrat. My vote's either going to RFK, Will Hyde, or Trump, and right now it's going to Will Hyde.
The CNN reporter that was jumping all over one of the senators who had brought that up and was talking about the whole Arlington situation was like, Kamala was invited. Trump was invited. Trump showed up. Kamala couldn't even be there. And then the reporter was so quick to say, well, she showed up at the coordination. No. Biden did when their bodies arrived home. And he kept looking at his fucking watch. But Harris wasn't there. So CNN actually had to announce that she wasn't there, even though the reporter said so, trying to defend her. Look, this is one of the things that really pisses me off. I understand that you have certain news agencies that learn certain ways. But please, for the love of God, if you are a left-wing news agency, shouldn't you jump on your politician when they fuck up more than the other network? Shouldn't you keep them more in check than the other network? That's just me. If I'm sitting here and I'm defending somebody and they fuck up, I'm going to jump on you a little bit more just to fix the fucking problem so we don't look like shit to the other guys. But no, instead they'll defend them even when they're wrong, and then they have to come out later and say, hey, it was fucked up. So this is why fuck them, Will Hyde 2024. I damn sure can't do any worse. And if you're sick and tired of being left behind, vote for the fucking working class that'll look out for the goddamn working class. And if you ain't down with that, you ain't patriotic, and you can kiss my fucking ass.
Knock Ric Flair wants to know how much for an old Tyler versus cool Tyler match at Wrestling for a Cure to determine who is the ultimate Tyler. We'll talk about that. That sounds a bad idea.
There's going to need to be some training and definitely waivers.
All right. So a portion of the interview has leaked out online, and this is just batshit crazy. This is about a female interviewer, a female reporter for BBC. What is this lady's name? Because she's also a hardcore feminist. Let's see. Sylvia Bouts or Sylvia Bouts? Boots? We'll just call her Sylvie. I don't know. All right, she's a hardcore feminist.
Isn't she the one that used to fucking read people's minds and shit? Or
I don't know. But
no, wait.
For the longest time, not only has she been a hardcore proponent for the Taliban, but also for the situation going on over in Israel, and a hardcore liberal feminist. She finally got a chance to interview members of the Taliban. You guys want to see what happened?
Wait a minute. You're telling me a female feminist went to Afghanistan is interviewing the Taliban?
Yes.
She's wearing a hijab and she's actually showing her face.
Oh, hang on.
Play this.
Taliban president. Would that still include women's rights and a democracy? So would you believe in the democratic vote, though? So would people be allowed to vote in women politicians?
Stop being.
Okay, that's fine. You just want to answer it. That's all right.
They straight laughed in her face.
They laughed. And I'm not kidding. Let me bring it back up so I took it down too soon. Everybody's thinking, oh, that's not the case. It's something, it must be a joke or something. No.
So would you believe in the democratic vote, though? So would people be allowed to vote in women politicians?
Stop being.
These are the people that she supports, who they claim, they're for liberal and social justice, and she's also probably pissed off because that Concord game got banned. But these are the people you claim are oppressed, and they just fucking laughed at your face because you seriously thought these motherfuckers were going to ask you or answer you with a legitimate question.
They literally, women do not have rights. Well, they don't have near the rights they should have. In that they can't vote. Once they leave home, they cannot show their face. They aren't even supposed to speak. Their voice is not to be heard outside the home. I mean, and if you're cool with that, dude, I can't fucking help you. Like, I'm going to give her credit that she had the fucking guts to go over there, because that in itself is fucking ballsy. But then to show her face and to speak and do the interview, hey, congratulations, but you just got a sample. They literally just laughed in your face when you say, hey, so you should be able to vote in women. And they to them, that was a serious joke.
Yes,
and not only that, but the fact that she was speaking English, they didn't need a translator.
I think the translator's off to the side. This is a snippet. Now, this is a snippet from.
But you didn't hear anybody translating for them.
That's because they were editing.
They could have just edited that out, but I mean, they responded right back quickly. I mean, the editing could have been in there, but at the same time, it still baffles me at the fact that she was able to show her face without any kind of aggression from them, which is unheard of.
Dude, I'm sort of glad this happened, because if people really want the truth and they always talk about it, go over there. So for everyone that's protesting what's going on in Israel and Gaza, which, is a fucked up situation. But the truth is, until you get rid of Hamas, the terrorist organization that is oppressing the Palestinians in Gaza, nothing's going to change. They're the ones that are taking the money. They're taking the aid. All the money that goes into Gaza, they could have turned that into one hell of a port city, and everyone could be great. But if you really want, go over there. I'm going to tell you right now, because in their terms and Islamic views, if you're gay, they literally throw you off a fucking building.
Could you imagine if she would have been a lesbian?
Oh, we would never see her again. We would never see her again.
Like, dude, go over there and protest and tell them how fucked up it is. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have a rude awakening, but you're perfectly safe over here protesting because you got rights and all that. But if you're going to fix it, go to where the problem is. You'll see real difference. Look, I'm not against immigration. Our country was built on immigration. But here is a fact for you. All those that are fighting and risking their lives to come over here, they're walking through fucking deserts with no water to get here. Why? Because they want to live here. Why? If you're so, communism and socialism isn't that bad. Well, how come a bunch of communists and socialists are risking everything to come here? Go live where they're dealing with it, where you think it ain't that bad, and you'll have a whole different view. Fuck, what's the basketball player? The one that got arrested in Russia.
The one that got arrested in Russia, we just traded for.
What the fuck was her name?
Oh, fuck, hang on.
Why am I brain farting on this?
Brittany
Griner.
I just know something. She used to speak ill shit all the time about it. All about America. Time. She's not going into detail and not speaking as much as she did, saying that she still has view. Are we perfect? Fuck no, we're not perfect. But I'm gonna tell you what, she got a taste of what it was like over there, and she ain't said a fucking thing.
Nope, she used to like fucking bag on America all the fucking time until we brought her home, and now she's all like, "I love America. I pledge allegiance."
Went to the Olympics, and there's nothing like it wearing the American flag on you. That's funny. You wouldn't even stand for the fucking anthem, before you got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No shit. And then she gets caught with a fucking vape or some bullshit.
It was a vape, yeah. She gets caught with a vape. She spends like what? Almost it was like what? 5 or 6 months in a Russian jail. 8 months in a Russian jail. Gets out.
Yeah, it was like 8 months.
We keep bowing down to these other fucks and giving up prisoners, 1 or 2, and giving up some real bad people.
Okay,
They're just going to keep picking up our people on some bullshit charges for more exchanges.
Yeah, what do? We traded a Marine, or let the Marine.
The Merchant of Death.
Marine. Yeah, the Merchant.
No,
we traded a Marine.
It was the Merchant of Death for
Brittany
Griner. It was like,
but we left a Marine or something over there instead of getting him.
Well, he's home now.
Brittany.
We finally did get him home.
Well, he stayed longer than she did.
Yeah.
Well, Biden did that bullshit.
Yep.
So that's one more fucking thing on his goddamn plate.
Casey.
He's like, let's get this sports fucking person back because she's a good person. Fuck that Marine.
Hey, Casey, is your link up?
Your link for the Wrestling for a Cure donations?
Because we got a head start on you. Just saying.
Yeah, for those of you just tuning in, we did just recently announce we're doing the Battle of the Podcast. She says yes. We are doing the Battle of the Podcast. We're getting, so far, it's the Best Damn Podcast versus Notorious Escapades versus Opa Ghost.
I got it. Casey, do you have a donation on your link yet? Because I don't see one. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Trust me, I'm not. But this is for science. Do you have a donation on your link yet?
This is for science.
All right. So, Casey, I need you to post your link in the chat right now.
In this chat here on this show.
In this chat right here. And I want to see who will be the first to donate on her link to get them started. Who's going to break down that first wall to help out Casey?
Who's going to
get, no kidding.
I'm counting on y'all. Somebody.
Who's going to get first blood on Notorious Escapades chat so she can get on the board?
Yes.
And I think Jonathan Reese might be coming over to watch the show here in a minute himself. So, Casey, we'll see.
This reminds me of Battle of the Bands with the Wild Stallions.
That's kind of what we want to do.
We're all rooting for each other because the greatest thing about the whole ordeal is it's all going for one big cause that we can all like. So, I would love for somebody to click that link, make a simple $10, $20 donation, whatever, to get it started. So that way the battle is on. And the reason why I would like her to get it and that wall to be broke down is because she was the first, if I'm not mistaken, the first podcast to agree to join the Battle of the Podcast.
Yes, she was. Notorious Escapades was the first podcast to announce that they are in.
Hey, Vincent says he needs that link on YouTube.
Need on YouTube. Let me see. Can I? Casey, can you? And I tell you what, since we're gonna have other people, do we want? Are you able to see everybody's total who gets on this link? Will Height?
Well, now that you have it up here on the main screen, Vincent should be able to see it.
Yeah, but he won't be able to click on it.
Yeah, he won't be able to click on it.
He won't be able to click on it. Okay.
Will Height,
you should be able to copy and paste it and then send it to Vincent.
Yeah, do that.
If he's one of your friends, Tyler.
He is one of my friends. Let me see if I can copy and paste it from her.
So from the main screen, I can go to the leadership board and I can see. who's on the top spots.
Casey, copy and paste that link and private message it to me so I can post on the YouTube page. So you can see who's donated on like Notorious Escapades or Opa Ghosts podcast link, correct?
If they have donations.
Okay. Do we want to extend the chat room heavyweight title to all the shows that get involved in this?
Yeah, absolutely. Give
Okay.
them all fighting chance.
So there you go. We're doing the battle. Okay, so everybody who's watching,
we're already doing that.
I just wanted to make sure. Well, I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I mean, if they're part of raising the funds, they should be part of getting the belt.
They should be. Yes, you're right. All right, so to everyone watching currently, we are doing a battle of the podcast. So far, it's us, Notorious Escapades, Ope a Ghost. And here, I'm going to post this right here, Vince. There you go. There's a link to Notorious Escapades. All right. That's 3 podcasts already. I've got more podcasts coming on for interviews. Whichever podcast raises the most this year between now and July 9th, they're going to win the Battle of the Podcasts. Now, for those of you watching who might be thinking, well, what's in it for us? To the person who raises the most, donates, to the person who donates the most money, hosts, cast members of these shows are excluded. But let's say Vince, like currently right now, Vince is in the lead with $60 on our show. That's 60. Let's say he donates another 20 on Notorious Escapades.
Yeah, that
puts
counts.
him at 80. That counts.
Yep.
So, at the end of the season, right before Wrestling for a Cure, whoever donates the most, it don't matter to which podcast. You could donate $100 to Opa Ghost. You could donate $100 to Notorious Escapades and tell me to fuck off. Whoever donates the most will win a custom-made chat room heavyweight title, and that is yours to keep.
July 11th, that Friday before the 12th, obviously, that's when we'll call it for the individual.
Yep.
The chat room individual, yes.
That's when we'll call it for the chat room. Yep. And we'll call it for the chat room, and we'll call it probably for the Battle of the Podcast, right?
Yeah, we could do both, but still go ahead and get your last donations in. Actually, no. We'll do it for the individuals for the chat. We'll do it Saturday morning for the actual podcast, just because Friday doing a last push.
What's up, John? What's up, John boy? Yeah, I am also going to be a guest host on Notorious Escapades here. I believe next weekend. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask her when she wants.
I am curious now that I see John's in here. Hey, John, your buddy. Damn it. Wow, I'm having a fucking Joe Biden moment.
You're having a me
Nasty
moment?
Juan.
Nasty Juan. Your buddy, Nasty Juan, did he join the show Friday? Was he in here?
He got in for like the last 10, 15 minutes.
The last little bit, he kind of did a nipple rub and a belly rub.
Was he able to help do a stunt and raise some money or anything?
Nah, he didn't get a chance to, unfortunately.
Oh, Nasty Juan, I'm going to hold you responsible.
Let's see. Because unfortunately, we were literally getting
Casey, I was brain farting. What can I say?
We were getting literally 2 final thoughts, and then he jumped on, and it was like, damn. Hang on, I'm writing all this down. All right, so can you check Casey's real quick and make sure nobody's donating on her? Because I'm making sure
everybody. He donated 15.
Vincent donated 15. Can we get a confirmation on that?
I am trying to look up. What the fuck?
I might need you to give me access to these too, so I can look and see like.
Somebody was yanking it in Walmart and got arrested.
What?
You
Damn it, Tyler.
Hey, it wasn't me.
It's not Tyler. It's got the mugshot of the dude, Brian Woods of Gerard.
Oh no, you just sent me that. Okay, good.
What? That name sounds familiar.
I know of Brian Woods, but he's old.
I actually got it right here. I'm going to bring it up. This is not old, and he's from Gerard.
No, I meant Brian's old.
And Casey is right. I mean, it is Gerard. It is Walmart. That's why I go to Target.
All
right, so
Target's a little more classy.
Can we get confirmation that Vince did donate 15 to Notorious Escapades?
I'm trying to look up the chats now.
So when Walmart got the new white paint job?
Hey, Tyler, send me that link. I want to see. I want to send that to one of my friends in Gerard. See if they know him.
Anastasia's right. It's always Walmart. It is. It's always the fucking Walmarts. It is.
Rhino might know him.
Rhino might know him?
The Rhino's from Gerard.
Here, I'll send it to...
Hey, Tyler, send me the link.
The link that she sent?
Yes.
All right, give me a moment. If Facebook will load, because I got a lot of messages going out currently, there should be a $15 donation on that link. All right, let me see here. All right, I'm sending this to you now.
Fucking Kermit.
There you go.
Because I'm refreshing and it's still at 268 grand total.
Okay, I'm on Casey's. All right, I am on Casey's currently. I did click on her link, and it does say this. Vincent did donate $15.
Right. Good job, Vincent.
So there you go. Vincent currently is in first place and he's got first blood on Notorious Escapades. That puts them on the map, on the board. Let's see. Jason Wilhite, what you say about someone being my buddy? All right, so...
Dude, I don't think she's attached to us.
What?
I'm going back to... Yeah, our total hasn't updated. It still says 268, and she's not on my leaderboard.
Huh. Maybe even better. I don't know how. I mean, I sent her a link. I told her to sign up as an individual. I mean, the layout's also different than our layout. Hey, Ellen.
Hey, man.
Let's see. It says he donated it, yes, but we also don't think that he's attached to I don't think your donation page, Casey's attached to Wrestling for a Cure. I mean, we're still going to count it, obviously, because he did donate, and that does put Notorious Escapades on the board. So that's going to go.
But we got to figure out how to attach the page.
So that's $75 for Vince. Ryan's at $50. I'm surprised Ryan didn't donate really during the fire sale last week. Brent's at $30. That's for the title.
John says it could be a lag that you might have to close out and go back in.
It could be. He might be right about that.
I've already done that.
Best damn podcast 200. And then that Because if that's the case, I might want to check with Opagos to make sure they got the link correct too. Pays with $15. With $15.
Well,
All right. So there I got.
I'm sure you guys are all getting corrected.
Oh, we will. I'm sure. I mean, I'm still going to count it for. I'm still going to count it. Obviously, that she did donate. I mean, because we could see it, but it's not going to the Wrestling for a Cure page. But it still puts her on the board. We would just have to fix it at some capacity. So. Oh, Nasty Juan says he will do a dance off next week for donations.
Hey, bring that back up.
Hang on a minute. You have to forgive us, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're supposed to be going on the Crazy World News, but we're also trying to figure this out too, because get this situated so that way we got the money going to the right, donations and all that stuff. So,
well, if you want, I've got a story here while you're doing that. You guys remember last week we had the story about the guy who got bit in his balls by the snake?
Yeah.
Oh, why you gotta bring all those? Oh, yeah.
Well,
I just gotten over that nightmare.
This week, the big story is man claims a scorpion stung him in the balls at Las Vegas hotel, and it ruined his romantic life.
You got an infatuation with balls getting attacked.
It's not me. It's what the stuff just comes up,
Ellen, you got to talk to Bubba.
Not only did a scorpion sting his testicles, but that the resulting PTSD has ruined his ability to make whoopee. Michael Barchi, a 62-year-old from Agora Hills, California, was enjoying a post-Christmas stay at the Venetian in Las Vegas when he found himself in an unexpected showdown with a scorpion that decided to crash in his bed and give him an unwelcome jab in the jewels. However, the man doesn't hold any ill will towards the pesky critter that attacked his prized coin purse. He plans to hold the hotel accountable for the painful encounter. He took the hotel to court last week, claiming the scorpion incident left him with PTSD, emotional trauma, and a sex life that's now more sting than sizzle.
Hey, Jay, I got a question for you real quick. Sorry, Bubba. Jonathan Reese says that he was playing with his link earlier trying to get it set up. Does he need to register as an individual, register and start a new team, or join an existing team?
No. Just as well, if he wants to do a register as a individual and start a new team, then he can have other people join his and it would still be attached to us. If they just do individual, that's their link and they wouldn't have a second page or anything like that.
Okay, so if he wants to register as an individual and start a new team, he could share the link and all that stuff?
There's too many steps. Individual.
All right, just have him register as an individual.
Yeah, and he can still put down, for his name, he puts down, Opie Ghost or whatever it is he wants to put down.
All right.
How does that get him linked to Wrestling for a Cure?
It's the link that Will Heights has been sending.
Because if they're going through the link that we send that has Wrestling for a Cure on it, and you click register, it attaches it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, he's got it. All right, he's working on it. Because Jonathan Reese of Open Ghost has been watching, and he's trying to get his set up.
So this is the link that they should come up on.
All
Wrestling for a Cure season 9.
Hang on a minute. Our show real quick. Comment when you're on so Will Height can explain to you. All right, let me see. I'll let you know when he's seen it. Okay, he's seen it, so give it about. Watch our show real quick. Comment when you're on so Will Height can explain it to you. So once he comments live, we'll go ahead and have Jay explain it to how he can do it, because we want this to go to where we can track everybody's. Thank you, Casey. We did make the list. Opagos made the list too, which is awesome. But we want everyone to get this to where we can track it easily and see which podcast wins and which person donates the most in the chat room. So, Jonathan, are you on the show? Are you watching us currently? If you are, please comment in the chat room so that Will Height can explain all this to you. It's very easy. We got it set up, and we're trying to get Casey worked out right now. I see Ellen. Ellen's in the chat room. I'm waiting to see if Jonathan says anything.
Ellen, you're talking to everyone on here. We see you.
All right, there is Jonathan Reese, ladies and gentlemen, one of the nominees for Podcast of the Year with Open Ghost. Jay, take it away.
This is what you want to see on that link that we sent you. Now, when you see that, if my screen would stop being blurry.
We see it.
All right. So, from this moment, you want to click register. Register as an individual should already be highlighted. When you do that, click next. And then it'll take you from your setup. Create an account. And once you do that, it'll take you step by step. It's an easy process. But by going through that registration on that page, it attaches you for Wrestling for a Cure. And then you can see at the bottom, it has the individual leaderboards. Now, for the Best Damn Podcast, it has Tyler's name because that's the name it associates, but it's the Best Damn Podcast. Of course, you have New Genesis, but those are wrestling companies. So they're all on there, but that's how we are able to track it all and have our leaderboards.
All right, so there you go. So now what about Casey with Notorious Escapades? What can we do for her since she signed up differently?
So I don't know. Casey, did you go through this link, or did you go, because she might have actually picked something different and gotten out of that, and that's why it has it separate. I'm going to have to get with our rep, and that's why I was looking at the spelling of it, and asked you for that link and seeing if they can move it onto our page.
Casey, are you still okay? Casey is with us. She says that is possible. So, what we're trying to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to get everything set up for the Battle of the Podcast, so that way we can get both contests going on for this year. So she says that is possible.
Yeah, as long as you go through that link that has us at the top and hit register, then it should attach you with us. If you go a different way or back out and you get to the main page, then it wouldn't.
Yeah, Skeletor, we will talk about that later. Let's just get this worked out first, okay?
Skeletor, you know who Nasty One is. You saw him last week. He had a mask on, and he was like, "Oh, who's that big, sexy, big body back there?"
Yeah, so there you go. We'll get Casey worked out, but right now, Notorious Escapades is in first place. We've got Open Ghost. They'll be getting their list up soon. So far, Vince is in the lead with the chat room heavyweight title with a whop. Jeez, he's got like a fucking $75. So there you go. Vince is good. Vince is taking it. You guys want to take it. You guys got to donate more to Best Damn Podcast, Notorious Escapades, and Opagos. And once Opagos does get their link going, we will have it here for you guys to donate as well. We're going to promote everybody. And at the end of the year, we'll choose the winners. All right? All right. Now that's worked out. What do you guys want to do? You want to do Darwin Awards, or do you want to continue with Crazy World News?
Crazy World News.
The Darwin Award videos are pretty quick tonight.
All right. Well, let's get to a few more Crazy World News stories, and then we'll go to Darwin Awards. All right. This is interesting because we just went from the Taliban to this. Have you guys ever heard of kamikaze termites? Yes, this is a legitimate species. Kamikaze termites.
I hear they're kind of suicidal.
Bullshit.
Kamikaze termites in French Guiana have evolved a unique mechanism carrying a rucksack full of. I don't want to know if Nasty One eats a taco. John is getting about fucking dirtiest skeleton there is. Holy shit. They carry a rucksack filled with toxic liquid that they can trigger to explode, poisoning their enemies in the process. Well, now scientists have discovered and solved the mystery of how these deadly backpacks can be safely carried around and detonated on demand. And this is really interesting, okay? So what these guys do, what these termites do, these termites have a basic, like, thorax. You know the thorax, the back end of the termite. It carries a wide assortment of toxins. So when it dies and ruptures, think of the xenomorph from Alien. How it spreads that. Holy shit. You feel better?
Butt explodes.
Fucking kamikaze sage.
What can I say except you're welcome?
So
it's got an exploding butt.
It's got yes, it has an exploding butt. All right. The N. takara workers, that's a species of termite, is Neocapratimus takara, have a specialized pair of glands in their abdomen that gradually secrete the enzyme blue Lasause BP76 into pockets on their buttocks. As they age, the termites accumulate rucksacks filled with these blue copper containing blue crystals. All right. So the enzyme goes into it, and the enzyme hardens, making shrapnel, basically. Okay?
Oh,
yeah.
What the fuck?
When faced with a threat, the aging workers will be the first ones up, and they will rupture their bodies, mixing the enzyme with relatively benign secretions produced in their salivary glands. The result is a sticky liquid rich in high poisonous benzoquinazines that can immobilize and kill predators. Now, how these... All right, there we go.
Also called toxic diarrhea.
Yep, there we go. Jonathan Reese says Opagos is now registered. Congratulations, guys. Good luck to you. Now, how these sacs rupture. Does anybody want to know how they rupture? How they rupture their own sacs?
They sneeze real hard.
They do not sneeze. Chat room, get involved in this one because this is the dumbest defense mechanism. It's lethal, but how they do this is stupid.
I mean, I would think a good sneeze would fucking do it.
You're close with the sneeze, but not that.
But yeah, it's toxic diarrhea.
Currently 15th?
I jumped from 81st to 15th. And check this out.
Nice.
It from right there. Money that I win to be donated.
Wow.
Damn.
Congratulations from you were what? 801st to 15?
I was
Fuck yeah,
81st.
brother. 81st to 15. That is wild. All right, so Troy said sneezing. That's not the case. Bubba, what's your answer?
I don't know.
You don't know. All right, Jay, do you have an answer
Not
to
a
this?
clue. Not a clue.
How did these guys rupture their supposed rucksacks of crystalline explosives?
I don't know.
They bite their own ass.
Nobody in the chat room was guessed. I'm going to say this. This comment here is about as accurate, as close as it's going to get. The termites will begin to, once they approach a predator or a large intrusive target, will begin to vastly and ferociously rub their reproductive organs, which will cause the termite to explode.
They masturbate? Is that what you're saying?
Yes! That is how these termites blow up. They blow up in a fucking orgasm.
It's a good
They
thing
Kool-Aid
humans
the
don't do that.
situation. They aggressively masturbate.
One last mother.
fucking
No, not a
opponent.
mother of all farts. No.
It's a good thing humans don't do that, or Tyler would be screwed. Little Tyler.
How are you gonna die?
Well,
Or how am I gonna
old Tyler
kill you?
too, probably.
Hold on.
Oh, God. The new study published. I figured you'd approve. The new study published on August 15th in the journal Structure is what led to the sudden statement regarding the defensive mechanisms of the Antarctica termites.
I just moved up to 12.
You moved up to 12? Holy shit! Hey, send that link over here. Let's get it going. Let's get you the first. Give me that link. Let's get our own Jason Wilhite the first place, guys. Share this link. I mean, this is not associated with the Battle of the Podcast. This is not associated with the Battle of the Podcast. It's not associated with anything we got going on. This is just Wilhite is in the next Face of Horror voting competition. And he's in 12.
For the record, I have to say this one thing. Nasty One, I don't think you can give me the best lap dance of my life. Because Wilhite's already done it.
What? Okay. Context? How? How?
This is the story for
Little skills.
Ice, baby.
Little skills.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Look,
It was
he was about to get a
fucking time
lap
ago.
dance. Music was going.
Oh,
And some drinks. So I interrupted the lap dance to give a lap dance.
Jake, you're now in 7th place.
Are you fucking serious?
No,
I
go
was-
look. I'm
I
looking
was
at it right now. You
fucking
jumped up to
blindfolded.
7th place.
I was blindfolded.
I am in 7th
And
place.
my girlfriend fucking blindfolded me, and I had no idea what was going on. And my brother Daniel was in on it, so I got fucking I got so fucked up and bullshitted on this birthday.
Dude.
My brother and my girlfriend were co-conspirators.
So you got a lap dance from Jason Wilhite for your birthday.
That wasn't even the fucking iceberg, dude.
That wasn't even the iceberg.
That wasn't even the iceberg. My best, one of my best friends that I worked with, his name was Joe. We're gonna leave it at that. But he had borrowed a pair of his wife's panties, and this dude had a big ass belly. He was a big boy. big ass belly, stood about 6'4", and he come out in a yellow rain jacket, and all he's wearing is the panties and a pair of socks.
Oh, God.
I saw it.
And Jessica, my girlfriend at the time, was all like, "Get ready, here it comes." And I was just like, "All right." And Wells, take off the blindfold. Wells is the first one that grinds on me to distract me. And next thing I know, here comes my buddy, Mr. Joe. And next thing I know, he's just grinding on me. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And my brother Daniel comes up behind me and goes like, "Gotcha, motherfucker." And I'm like, "Motherfucker."
Hey, Jay, there's one of your voters right there.
Sweet. Hey, to be honest, your brother was getting even. I mean,
I don't even know what he was getting even for. I didn't do anything that I remembered. I don't know.
Wow.
He says he got even. I just say that I owe him one. Upside down in Troy's life. Oh, what the hell?
Tyler says, Anastasia, you didn't give anyone other than me a lap dance, and it better stay that way. I gave you a shit ton of them, though. Okay.
Oh, man. Upside down in Troy's life. Oh.
I like how he went from kamikaze termites that orgasm and blow up to, I even forgot about the fucking joke I was going to make about these motherfuckers, to realizing that Troy got a lap dance.
I've had really good lap dances, and I've had some scary lap dances. That was my scariest lap dance.
Tyler made me many things.
Right afterwards, my girlfriend came over and made out with me and gave me a really good lap dance, so all was forgiven. But man, did Jason and Joe fucking scare the shit out of me that night.
I wonder.
Hey, you were impressed with those dancing skills, don't lie.
I wonder.
Dude, Ice Ice Baby was playing and you shook it like you fucking... You were impressive.
Wait a minute.
Agile.
Wait a minute. You got a lap dance from a man to Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
Right. You're fucking right.
Tell me.
He stopped, he collaborated, and he listened.
I can't think of what's the. I got a lap dance once to Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle, but never Vanilla Ice's any Vanilla Ice music.
I got a lap dance one time to Warrant's Cherry Pie, and I'll tell you what. Oh my God!
Now,
that was in the back of my '78 T-Bird, and my God, this chick was so fucking hot.
Yeah, I know, Vince. He's in 7th. We're watching it. We're gonna watch it a little bit longer, see how he does. So, I did get a. Have you ever had a double lap dance where it's two girls? Yeah.
No, I've had 4 on me at once.
The most I've had was 2. And it was Chloe and her wife Maxine, the 2 lesbian friends. They did it to pour some sugar on me. Now, at first, I was enjoying it until they pushed on me a little too hard, and I go from where I'm at now to chair flips over, I'm on my back, and the boner I had is now just gone. I always make fun of them saying, you lesbians can mess up a fucking lap dance. I know. You've done it. All right.
The best one was in the back of my T-Bird.
Backpack your Thunderbird.
Fuck, really good after that.
All right. Let me see. I don't have much else for Crazy World News, so let's go ahead and get to Bubba's Darwin Awards. I know he just shut his camera off. Bubba. Okay, he's here. It's got 2.
Now, the one that I first sent you played that one first?
Let me see here real quick. Is it the one with the woman in the roses?
Yeah. This, you know, you just gotta learn not to put your nose where it really doesn't belong, I guess.
Let's see if I can get that to come up for some reason. Facebook is just. I swear I hate Facebook. God damn it. There's Bubba. All right, can we load this? I'm about to say screw it. I hate Facebook. All right, here we go. Here is the first Darwin Awards from Bubba. Wait a minute.
Watch real close. She had a bee fly up her nose.
She snorted in a bee.
Yes. And it obviously stung her. And... If you look good enough, you can see the bee go up there.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. All right. Here is the next one for Darwin Awards. Jeez, that's stop and smell the fucking flowers, my ass.
Bear, put your feet up there, bro.
What the hell? Oh shit! What?
Bear, put your feet up there, bro.
Oh, it's a firecracker, you dumbass.
Bear, put your feet up there, bro.
Wow.
Dumbass.
Blew the
You
shit out of that. Watch
dumbass. Holy shit. Jay, you good? Oh, he must be on the phone. Must be busy with something. All right. Well, I got nothing else really to talk about tonight.
Or is he frozen?
No, he's still there.
No.
Oh, he's on the phone.
I do have one more quick story again that kind of reverts back to last week. Remember last week we had the story of that lady or whatever who died in that bank and was left there for days? Well, this one, the man was found slumped over a table at Hospital Cafe. It was dead for 3 hours before anyone noticed.
In a hospital cafe.
Yes. A man who had been slumped over a table at a hospital cafe was later discovered to be dead, with 3 hours passing before anyone noticed. The 36-year-old Birmingham man had been sitting in a cafe at Sandwell General Hospital in West Bromwich.
So they just thought he was taking a fucking napper?
I guess. He entered the premises through the hospital's main reception area on July 10th, but was not seen moving past 1:30. 3 hours passed before any alarm was raised, with members of the public alongside NHS staff continuing to use the cafe, unaware of the dead body inside. It was only at 4:55 p.m., several hours later, that a security guard noticed that the 36-year-old had not moved in a very long time. Doctors were quickly alerted, and staff from the A&E department tried to resuscitate him, but to no avail. Rigor mortis had already begun to set in, suggesting the man had been dead for several hours. The man had earlier been seen by the medical staff at the hospital, where he was then referred for further treatment at Hallam Street Hospital, an adult mental health facility just across the road. After leaving Hallam Street Hospital at midday, he came back to Sandwell and walked in through the main reception. A source told the Sunday Times that the cafe was frequently used by homeless people, so this could have been a reason as to why he was not checked on by staff. A spokesman for the hospital said, "We are investigating the circumstances around the sad sudden death of a man at our hospital site. The coroner has been informed."
35 years old.
Damn.
Or 36. Still way too young to fucking die.
No shit.
Somebody dropped the ball on this person.
Dude, young people are having health issues. Too many young people are having these health issues where they just pass, and it's ridiculous.
Somebody dropped the ball on this, and somebody needs to be held responsible.
Also, did you guys see the big news story for the day?
What?
There was a school shooting in Georgia today.
Let's not talk about that. I mean, I get it. It's a horrible situation.
Yeah.
What happened? You know what? Go ahead, Bubba.
I was just going to say that there's 4 dead and 9 injured.
Yeah, and the shooter was a 14-year-old, correct?
Yes. He's in custody. He surrendered peacefully, basically, is what I've seen. And then another thing, it says something about like the FBI was alerted to this kid sometime like well before this happened, like last school year or something. I don't know, but
now
this is why I didn't get into this. This is why I didn't want to get into this. Because the FBI, what I found out, at first I was going to talk about it, and then when I did see the update that Bubba just mentioned, where the FBI had literally information this shit was going to happen and did nothing yet a fucking again, because this kind of shit pisses me off. We live in an age where everybody's like, do something about the firearms. Well, if the fucking FBI had actually done their job, I mean, last time they didn't do their job, we had somebody take a shot at a fucking ex-president this past summer. Then this wouldn't have happened.
It's been updated. It was 30 injured, 4 dead.
Oh, wow.
And you know what? And Burkbugler is right. It's an election year. It's time for all the crazy shit to happen to distract us.
Wasn't that
but this time
with the shooting up north in Highland or whatever, the kid that got on top of the building a couple years back, his family had actually had him arrested because he had threatened them with a knife, and they had notion that he was a violent person, but still let him have his FOID card where he could buy a weapon.
Yep. The FBI had a chance to stop him too, and of course, the fucking FBI didn't do it. Every time there is a hint of somebody going to do something dastardly or shoot innocent people, the FBI always has information that this shit's going to happen. They always end up revealing. Hang on, Bubba.
It's because
hang on, Bubba. They have this information and they fucking drop the ball every time. And what happens? You have more victims, more body bags, and more people saying, well, we need to, ban all the firearms, all that shit. No! How about we get the fucking FBI to do their fucking job? Give me this week, Gummy.
Totally agree. And the bad thing is then you get the people who are going on about gun control. It's not the gun control. If they would do something about people with mental health and keeping those people away from guns, I mean, get these people the help that they need.
The problem I have, too, is just like this past weekend, okay? Illinois has one of the tightest assault weapons bans in the country. Governor Pritzker, who I cannot fucking stand, he's the one politician I hate the most, has sat there and flaunted for months. Oh, it's working. It's working. Wait till I get in the White House. What happened this weekend? 4 people shot dead on a train that were asleep. Just got home. Hard day's work. Tired. Worn out. They wanted to lay down. They wanted to sleep. This dumb motherfucker comes in and decides, who had a rap sheet longer than fucking Pritzker's menu, and shot him. Yeah, the assault weapons bans, all that shit work. Here's a better fucking idea. If a motherfucker does something illegal, if I vandalize something and I'm doing it because of some fucking stupid ass reason, send my ass to jail. Throw me, lock me away. Send him to jail. 10 years, 5 years, boom. Send me to jail. Quit releasing these fuckers back on the street. Quit being lenient towards people. If you think someone has a mental health issue and they're seriously getting violent, that's why they won't talk about this. If you seriously think they're going to do some harm to someone or themselves or someone, then why do we wait around for the last fucking minute to when they do it? I hate this shit. We pay the FBI thousands of dollars. We pay them ridiculous amounts of money, and they let this shit go through. Here's what I think.
Which is why the head of the FBI needs to be fired, and we need new FBI people in there.
We need people who are going to look at this and be like, there is a possibility this child, this person here is going to shoot up a church. Get him. Go get him.
Yeah. We need new people in charge of the FBI. That's plain and simple. Look. Okay, the assassination attempt on Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Person in charge of the FBI. That bitch needs to go.
Dumbasses like this fuck give more rights to criminals.
I just saw a story on Tim Waltz just a second ago.
The only thing that this shit has done is allowed more innocent people to get fucking shot up because they sit there and claim, oh, we're doing our job. We're doing our job. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if that's the case, then the people in Chicago train would have been shot. The people in Georgia, the children in Georgia would have been shot. They released a manifesto of the Memphis shooter. Did you guys see this? They released her manifesto. I'm not putting it on the air, but it is exactly what I said. Pure fucking evil. Pure evil. And people want to argue about her pronouns. I said it before, and I'll say it again. That shooter's pronouns were monster, murderer. I don't respect them. The things they wrote on that shit, nah, fuck them. Fuck that person. What is this? What, Jay? Jay.
What?
Are you in a good mood, brother? This was just sent by listener Corey.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Of course, they hurried up and they jumped back and was like, well, that's distant relatives in Nebraska. Here's the thing.
Oh, okay.
It's from family members of yours that disagree with you and are voting for the other guy. It's still from your grandfather. And if you really want to argue that, your own fucking brother has reported that he's endorsing Trump. Tim Walsh's own brother has announced he's endorsing Trump.
Yeah.
I'm glad I saw this, Corey. Thank you. I was bumming.
Just saying.
CNN News, ladies and gentlemen. We just got word that the Walsh family is endorsing. What's that? What? Oh,
Trump.
We just got word that they're endorsing Donald Trump. And Tyler can't say whether or endorsing tonight because he's a fucking idiot. More details at 11. It's where you hear a muffled gunshot from somebody at CNN. The Waltz family is unified, and they are 100% behind the member of their family, Tim Waltz. What's that? They're voting for Trump. Oh. Let's go to Tyler Cooley with the weather. Tyler. It's gonna rain. It could have rained bullshit.
It's raining bullshit.
Hallelujah.
Saturday is supposed to be a high of 69.
Oh, you know what everybody's got to do that day? Cooley, that's the day you got to lose your virginity, brother. Let's do it.
And a low of 42.
That is time to do some bullshit and have fun.
Next week it's going to get, there's next Thursday 89 and next Friday 88. So temperature does go back up.
Okay. With that temperature reading and everything, I got to tell you, man. Normally I put this announcement on Facebook, which I still will. Don't get me wrong. But it's time for all you men to start protecting your fucking most valuable assets.
Hoodies!
And that is hoodies.
They always seem to become property of the wives or girlfriends.
It is hoodie theft season. And that is one of our most valuable assets.
My fiance.
They will be stealing your hoodies left and right, especially the newest, most comfy hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
Although Tyler,
and they will be stealing.
Hang on, Bubba. Hang on, Bubba.
And yeah, Anastasia's hoodies will be stolen by this skinnier little guy. So Anastasia, he will be stealing your hoodies for comfort. So you need to protect them at all costs.
Yeah.
Especially if they're pink.
So
yeah, and if they are stylish and good looking, he will be stealing your hoodies.
I just want to point out.
I've never lost any of my Wrestling for a Cure hoodies because I don't trust them bitches.
Good man. So I want to point out, too, if you are looking for a new hoodie for this year, Wrestling for a Cure does have you set up with some stylish hoodies. And the Season 9 hoodies will be coming out very soon. So make sure you get your pre-order in on that. Talk to Will Height or Sage.
My logo is going to be on the back for Prairie Land Independent Wrestling because I'm joining the cause.
So talk to Jason Wilhite or Sage Ramsey or Tim Gibbons and get your Wrestling for a Cure Season 9 hunting. We hunt.
Let the hunt begin.
Let the hunt begin.
Yeah. Hey, folks. We're going to make this real easy, all right? If your hoodies come up missing, Sage and I are going to start up a new service to help you out. Yes. It'll require a $10 donation, but we will find your hoodie. We will retrieve your hoodie. So if you have 20 of them and they get mysteriously stolen or confiscated by the significant other, for each $10 donation, we will get that back. For a little something extra, we will make sure that they don't come up missing again because the other side of the tracks. But that donation's a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know when I first met Susan and she started coming over to spend nights with me, my hoodies would miraculously go from my hoodie to
her hoodie.
To her hoodie. So now I just don't wear hoodies at all. I just wear my coat. Oh, for God's sake.
How much for a Wrestler for Cure hoodie with my name?
There you go.
Spoon. Normally, I think they're $30. Is that right, Wills? What? No.
You gotta depends on your size and depends on getting a name or not.
Yeah.
Once the new hoodie or new shirts are designed, we'll know more on the price.
You know, Connie, that is a good idea. You guys need podcasts. We need podcast T-shirts too. You guys need podcast hoodie and or at least a damn mug.
I have
we need
Becky. I have Becky. I have Becky working on a Best Damn Podcast banner for whenever we go to live events. But yeah, we do need some shirts or a hoodie or something like that, you know?
CustomInk.com.
I know
Something like
AP
this.
said she was working on some. Yeah, a Tumblr. I don't know who wants a Tumblr.
CustomInks.com.
CustomInks.com.
Hey, I'm gonna show up on here one night with a fucking Best Damn Podcast T-shirt, and you don't even know.
And fuck Concord, I want that. Dude, that's the second time I've seen this new Doom game talked about in the chat. Who said it earlier? I didn't know there was a new Doom game.
Raven said it earlier.
What's it called?
Doom.
Yeah.
It's the new Doom game, and hopefully it's a lot like the old Doom game, where you're like fucking going through and you fucking like Duke Nukem and Doom back in the day.
Doom: The Dark Ages. All right,
It's called
this.
Doom game.
We'll watch this, then we'll get out of here. I want to see this. It's pretty good.
Oh, before he became a hero. What the fuck?
Nice graphics.
Yeah,
Oh.
Viking feel.
Kind of, yeah.
There's the shotgun. Now, where's that chainsaw? Where's that chainsaw? Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that a skull gun?
Yeah, it is.
Lining up the skull and shooting fragments.
The shield's got the change.
Oh, okay. Love that fucking music, dude. What?
The fuck? Holy shit.
That looks pretty badass.
That looks pretty fucking metal, dude. That shield works like nasty ass. Oh, so it's the prequel to Doom Eternal. Okay, that's the game that came out like in 2020. That was a good game too. Dude, I want this. I'll take that game. Fuck your fucking Concord, yeah. All right, well, I got nothing else to talk about. Where's Will hide at in the standing? You're still in 7th.
From 81st to 7th in a matter of what, an hour and a half?
Hour and a half. That's pretty fucking good. So here's my question: what are you gonna do with the money, the 13,000, if you win it?
Did you not pay attention?
He says donate.
Oh, you gotta donate it. Money to be donated. Okay, it says right there on the top.
Duh.
Duh. Yeah, for those of you wondering, Jason Wilhite is currently up for the Face of Horror contest. Brett Plumley is too. Shut up, Cooley. Even Cooley's calling me a dumbass.
First cut is on September 12th at 9 p.m.
First cut. So that is 8 days away. There's literally that is 8 days, 1 hour, and 39 minutes. So John's like, I get paid Friday, I'll help you out. So
Vote one time for free.
Yeah, you get 1 vote for free, 13 votes, donate 13, 250 votes. So it's like $1 a vote. Okay. That's pretty nice. I just did the one-time free because I am unfortunately broke. So
All
right. Now, before we get off the air, I just want to say that this Friday I have to work. I'm currently on night shift.
How many emails you got? Because that counts too. Each email gets one.
Oh yeah, if you got an email, just spam your emails. I am on night shift this weekend, this Friday. So for this Friday and next Wednesday, you're going to be pleasantly entertained by a nice night of Sage shenanigans. And hopefully Sage will have a good time. I know Sage enjoys doing his Sage shenanigans. Hopefully he has a good time. I know Bubba's going to be there. Jay will probably hop on for sure, and Kluge will be playing with bowling, playing with his balls because you can't get enough.
And I might have a special guest host.
Hey, if you got a special guest host, vaya con Dios, but Dios, go with God. All yours.
I've been talking to him, and he might be in on it. I got to double check tomorrow. But
did we get a hint who it is?
Yes. He's been a great friend of mine for a long, long time. And,
I'm already on the show.
I know, but he's a great friend of yours too.
Well, thanks.
Not only that, but we have, Bubba, you. But he's also fixed a lot of problems. And he's part of a solution. Maybe even a founding member.
I wonder who that will be. Well, as I said, you got the blessing to do it. It's Sage Shenanigans. You are the co-host.
It's crazy, man, because them storm clouds build and get darker and darker, and the next thing you know, the wind's howling and the temperature drops, and you start sneeing a shitload of snow surrounding you. Wonder how you're going to make it out of that blizzard.
Cooley, I'm going to tell you, if I already know who it is.
That sometimes you got to scrape a little bit of this off your windshield.
I'm going to tell you this right now, Cooley. If you're coming on Friday, best behavior, especially with our guest, because our guest, you never know, our guest may become permanent if he does well and he's interested. You never know. Plus, it would be good to have a new co-host for Sage. Since the last one kind of left us. And especially one Sage gets along with. So, he got along with.
We'll have some craziness for some donations. Never know.
You never know. That's Friday.
Yeah.
That's special edition of Sage.
It's always good to have a solution. I mean, come on.
I'm looking forward to this.
I told Sage we need a new co-host for him, and he said, I got a solution. And it's like, I'll leave you to it. On that note, let's get out of here. I said this one out if y'all want, but I'll only be on my best behavior. Cooley, as long as you stay awake and stay on the show, you can come on. Now, if you're tired or you're having problems or you're about to finally go toes to Jesus with Anastasia, go. All right, chat room. Get involved. What's your final thoughts for tonight? Let's start off with everybody's favorite lucky item from Timu. Timu Bubba, what's your final thought?
Well, we've the last couple of weeks we've been learning, stay away from snakes and scorpions because they will bite your testicles or sting your testicles. It's not a good problem to have.
We know what happens.
Vote for Will Height. Get him on that. Get him up from 7th place up to 1st. Let's make that happen. And stay tuned. Friday night, anything could happen. It's the best damn podcast. You just never know.
All right, let's go. Let's go with the man who has a parrot tiny lightsaber in his hat for some weird reason. Why is your lights off, dude?
Why not?
Let's go with Jason Wilhite. Mr. President, what is your final thoughts for the evening?
I'm just trying to show everyone that I'm bright.
I didn't know
Get the
that.
fuck out of here.
Ladies and
He's got
gentlemen,
one
it's real
president,
simple. If you're trying to be the vice president of the United States, it probably doesn't look good that your fucking almost your entire family is endorsing the other guy. That might mean you're an idiot. Or in my case, I just call you a bitch. And I just really simple. Look, mutual combat is a thing. And in some states, it's legal. Tim Walz, I'm making it official. If you agree to mutual combat, I'll drop out of the presidential race. You ain't gonna make it. I think you're a bitch. I think you're a real major. You're worthless, dude. You're a fucking piece of shit garbage. Fuck you and what you think you did. The fact that someone asked you a question about what you thought about the 6 hostages that were shot and killed when the IDF was getting too close. You literally, thanks folks, and walked the fuck away like a little bitch. Fuck off, dude. You're a bitch. Second, if you're sick and tired of all the bullshit, it's real simple. Real simple. It has been a long time since we had someone that fought for the working class. And if you don't think I'm part of the working class, motherfucker, I've had more jobs and have been paying into more taxes than most of you motherfuckers have probably been alive. And the fact that we will send all that money overseas into other people instead of taking care of the problems that we have here, I'm sorry. I don't have a problem with immigration, but the fact that Venezuela was emptying out their prisons, sending them here because they knew they could get rid of them and then they don't have to fucking deal with them. And these individuals are getting put up in hotels, getting health care and getting food. When Americans and American veterans are sleeping on the fucking street,
Oh, yeah.
Huge fucking problem with this. A major fucking problem with this. How about we take care of ourselves first? Because we are far from fucking perfect. But I will die with my boots on defending this country than be anywhere else. And that's a fucking fact. Wilhite 2024. I can only do better than those dipshits.
All right, let's go with
Absolutely.
Sage. What's your final thoughts?
Oh man, he just hit on something with the Venezuelans and shit.
Oh, he's
bringing
he's,
them over here.
He shot straight fire right there.
Yeah,
That's
straight
gasoline.
fucking fire. We got Venezuelans trying to take over shit in Chicago, and
Chicago,
what was it?
Aurora, and New York.
Aurora, Colorado, and now New York.
Yep.
Colorado's having a shitstorm. Chicago, they just fired back on them. Yeah, Venezuela, they got some balls, but I'll tell you what, it ain't gonna end well for them. Apparently,
Hell's
over in
Angels.
Colorado, Hell's Angels was heading up there, and I think they still are. I'm not sure what's going on, but it doesn't look good for them. So
I dare you pull that shit.
hopefully, they get up there and they do some business, and the law is on their side for once, and let them help.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
In Chicago, apparently, the law is already working, but I've seen some TikToks and people, the Americans, are already standing up to help out. But I've heard there's already bodies on the ground, and it doesn't sound good up there. So, Chicago, get your heads out of your asses, do some good, and take your freaking block back. Take your buildings back, but keep people safe. Because I just saw a video today, and it was an apartment building right across from that hotel, and this baby's crying in a window, and the mom's saying, "We're going to be okay." And that is not okay. Get your head on straight. Pritzker, take care of these families that don't need to be in harm's way. I don't care what you got to do, but get over there and take care of these families. Get these Venezuelan people out of there. Remember, you're on the side that opened up the borders for these people to come in.
All right. Let's go to the chat room real quick.
Yeah, thank you.
Not really much in the chat room. Okay, here we go. Tyler Cooley says, final thought. Great show tonight, everyone. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and watched and participated. See you all on Friday, Will Height 2024. Skeletor says, final thought, where's my hoodie?
Well, we're all asking the same question. I've got like 2 or 3 out there floating around
Tokyo
somewhere.
Mo's got it, Skeletor.
Either Tokyo Mo or Raven or probably Dutchman. All right.
Or 2 Asian women about to have his baby.
Yeah, the 2 Chinese waitresses. Skeletor, I think even like, are you dating them or are you staying with them or what? I don't know. All right. Before we get out of here, though, Face of Horror contest is going on. Our very own Jason Wilhite is currently, look at that, number 7. 7th place. He went from 81st up to 7th in a matter of a half hour. Jason Wilhite's going to literally come on here. He's going to win this thing, and he's going to donate the money to charity. Help him get
Wonder what
to number
charity.
I don't know. It's a good question. Please help him get to that. Help him get to number 1. Here is where you can donate right here. That's the link there. It's not the Face of Horror like Sage tried to play earlier. That was good. I will give it out. That was a good one. So
I tried to slip it in, so I mean,
the first
that's
cut.
what I'm always trying to do. Slip it in.
The first cut is on
Dear
September 12th.
Carla.
The first cut is on September 12th at 9 p.m. So make sure Jay makes the first cut. Make sure Jay goes the distance. Vote for him today in the Face of Horror contest. That is.
Well, somebody tagged the governor. What?
$13,000. Oh my! They tagged the governor on our show.
Apparently, Cooley did.
JB, with all respect, I must
Bite me.
apologize. But you are a fat fucking fairy, and I hate you. And welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. So it reminds you that we can't do any worse than you, and we're on a diet. And we actually speak the fucking facts because we don't lie about this shit. What comment? Where? Dude, we're getting some. Oh. Cooley did it. Cooley.
His nuts dropped.
Yeah.
God damn.
We're gonna make a man out of Cooley yet.
Sounds like we already did. We are all proud papas.
Yeah, well, I'm very proud. Cooley, I owe you a shot next time I see you. And Governor Pritzker, hey, it ain't about the fucking Democratic Party or the liberal bullshit. It's about America. Pull your head out of your ass and do your job that we voted for. If not, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
didn't vote for you.
I didn't vote for him either. All right. Now,
Neither
on to the
did I.
next thing. We got another thing to talk about. This
Chicago
Saturday,
sucks.
September 21st. September 21st, New Genesis Wrestling. These guys are teaming up with Wrestling for a Cure, so I get to talk about them this year. New Genesis Wrestling presents. Where is the fucking flyer at? Where's the name of it at? I swear this shit's all weird. That's an N.
Go back.
Yeah. New Genesis
Wrestling.
Down there in the
presents and
Bubba, stop sending shit already. We're still on the air.
is he trying to fucking 420 you? What the hell?
I think he was. Cooley, what's the name of this event?
I don't think it's got one.
I don't think it's got one. New Genesis Wrestling presents that. Just that. Okay. All right, here we go. Eye of the Storm. Why is it on the flyer? God.
Yeah,
damn it.
that doesn't. It is. It's right underneath the people.
Yeah. Eye of the
It wasn't
Storm.
on the other one though.
Eye of the
Oh,
Storm.
it
That
wasn't
is-
on the other one. Okay.
That is Saturday, September 21st. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell times at 7 p.m. That is in the Civic Center in 213 North Market Street in Muscoda, Illinois. Tickets are $10, $12 at the door. We're going to talk about this as we get closer to the actual event itself. That's New Genesis Wrestling, Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm. That makes more sense than just not having a name. All right. All right, lastly, before we get out of here as well, we got another thing to go for. September 14th, Pinfall Wrestling presents Day of Reckoning. You've already got, now the card is subject to change, of course, but you've already got All Eyes on Us versus the Kings of Violence. Rocket Riviera versus Chico Suave.
That's going to be an awesome match.
Now, it will be an awesome match. I'm actually thinking about going to this because this is, oh no, it's not the one that's in Beerstown. I might go to it either ways. And then you got Jimmy B and Black versus Seeker and Sweet and Yoda versus Stonewall Remsen. That is Day of Reckoning, September 14th, 2024. Live pro wrestling at 7 p.m. at the 8th Street Gym at 1401 North 8th Street, Springfield, Illinois. $12 reserved tickets online, $15 at the door. Also, get ready, because in November, all this pales to a certain event that's going to rain in November. And when that gets announced, we will, as soon as that gets a flyer and we get a card for it, we are certainly talking about that. But we're going to talk about this and Eye of the Storm here coming up very soon. So, all right. Before we get out of here, two more things, of course. Number one, we are doing a Battle of the Podcast. We just did an interview with Notorious Escapades a couple of weeks back. Ult a Ghost was this past Saturday. And these two are literally very good podcasts. I suggest you go check them out and support them. Also, we are doing a Battle of the Podcast. Whoever raises the most money for Wrestling for a Cure for St. Jude's will take home the Golden Microphone title. It's a custom title our very own artistic man, Sage Ramsey, is going to design, and they will take it home for themselves. Whoever raises the most. So go check them out. We have more podcasts lining up to get interviewed, and hopefully we'll have more podcasts that'll be joining us in the Battle of the Podcast, and we can make this a yearly thing. Second of all, do you want your own heavyweight title to prove to everyone that you are the king, the heavyweight champion of whichever podcast you go on? Whoever donates the most money to the organization, whether it be using Best Damn Podcast link, Open Ghost link, or Notorious Escapades link, will take home the Best Damn Podcast, Battle of the Podcast, chat room heavyweight title. So far, Vincent Galloway is in first place, followed by Ryan Spinelli, and in third place is Brett Plumley. Both contests go until July 11th of 2025. So get your friends in there. If you know some podcasts that are looking to maybe get something more under their belt besides, a piece of paper saying you're the best in Illinois, send them our way, and we'll get them all set up. Also, on that note, guys, real talk, seriousness. Thank you so much for nominating us for a second year in a row, nominated for the best podcast in Central Illinois. I would have loved to have seen Wrestling for a Cure get nominated for Best Charity. I would have loved to have seen Hollywood Tim Gibbons get nominated for Best Male Actor. We made this list, though. Thank you all so very much. Voting begins September 12th. Once the voting starts, you're probably going to get bombarded by links from us saying, hey, vote for us.
Yeah,
vote for us. Spread the word around. Share the show. This is a free entertainment show, free comedy. We do this shit all the time for people. And it would be awesome to take home the Best Podcast Award for 2024 and dethrone Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. Ray Lytle, all respect. We're coming for you, motherfucker.
And for the record, I would like to throw out there now that I was the one that actually nominated and wrote in Tim's name for Best Actor.
Now, I voted for it too.
I actually wrote him in, and I was really hoping my buddy, my Tim, would get enough votes to be nominated.
Well, with that said, Sage Shenanigans on Friday. On behalf of Jason Kluge, on behalf of April Binkley and Tyler Cooley and Hollywood Tim Gibbons, that's Jason Wilhite, your next president.
Wilhite.
Bubba himself, your lucky idol, and that is everyone's favorite Doomslayer, Sage Ramsey. We will be back Friday with another edition of the Best Damn Podcast. Until then, here it is. Your moment is end.
What the hell?
So the dog laid down on the golf cart and crashed the golf cart into the truck.
That is fucking hilarious.
And
All
then
right,
he
well-
just gets out of it like, oh shit.
All right, we'll catch you on Friday. So long.